By the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly why this home has had more showing requests than almost anything else on the market right now. It starts with the views, then the porch, then you walk inside, and that's where it really gets interesting. Okay guys, I want to talk about a diamond in the rough, a gem in Star, if you will. And it is this beautiful country style home right in the middle of a brand new subdivision. Now, what do I love about this home the most? Everything. But it's on almost an acre. Sorry, almost at a quarter, almost an acre, 2-car garage. Look at this space. Tons of space right in the middle of a subdivision. Look at that house. Front porch. You will commonly see most new construction homes do not have a front porch. You've got something small, just like a little patio up front to where you can walk into your doorway, but they do not have a front porch with shutters. It is just, you won't see it. This is a gem, a diamond in the rough, if you will, that has all the vintage and antique things that make it special while being in the city in a subdivision. Let's take a look. First thing I want you guys to notice, the beautiful glass door. Now, some people won't like this because they're like, I don't want people looking in. This just reminds me of my childhood. We had a stained glass door. It was beautiful. It just reminds me of the good old days. So I love this. But what I want you to notice as well is how big the doorway is. You can actually remove that entire section and put double doors there if you wanted to. Make it more extravagant, a little bit more intense. Second thing I want you to notice, original hardwood floors. Me, I'm not the biggest fan of original hardwood. I have tons of animals. I mean, I have animals coming out of my ears. But everybody loves a good hardwood floor. So this one comes with original hardwood. It has been well taken care of. I don't know if it's easy or not to refinish, but it's possible. So you can easily get rid of this, upgrade it to LVP, keep it hardwood, whatever you're thinking. But I do love the natural grain that's in it. So you walk in. One thing I love most about this house are the windows. These windows are extreme. They're big. They let in tons of natural light. As a matter of fact, this room that we're in right now is considered the office, a flex room, a bonus room, if you will, whatever you want to call it. It has no lights. Everything that's in here is pure natural light. This is something that is standard throughout this entire house. Something that necessarily is not standard in other homes, such as new construction. So one of the things that I love about this house is the giant windows. This room in particular is of great size. I am standing in the very corner, and you can kind of see tons of space for an office, a playroom, kind of whatever you want to make it. I just love how grand, like this just looks grand to me. I don't know about you, but it looks grand. We're gonna go in there in a second. I gotta show you the Harry Potter closet. This is the coolest thing. True Harry Potter closet. No lights in here, but great storage. And that's one of the other things that I love about older homes is how much hidden storage they have. It is just crazy. A lot of the new construction homes, even a lot of pre-existing homes, don't utilize the space as well as older homes do. So that's something I really love. We will move into what I'm gonna call the dining room. Because of that beautiful vintage chandelier, this just screams dining room to me. I'm gonna go again into the corner so we can take a look and see I mean, look at this. That is picture perfect. That is picture perfect. The giant windows with just the grass area, the clouds. Can you imagine just having dinner here every night just in this area? It's just fantastic. Now, I'm gonna head this way. There's 2 doorways. I'll show you. There's 2 doorways. And I'm gonna head into this doorway so I can show you what's in this doorway. So we go from the dining room into the living room. Okay, we'll get back to this in just a second. I wanna show you another unique feature about this home. Built-in bar. How old school is that? I mean, I remember my grandparents, both sets, had built-in bars in their home. That was like their hangout spot. I mean, just so cool. So here is the built-in wet bar. It connects to the dining room. So, I mean, that's kind of cool too. If you have like family dinners, you want to do it buffet style, you can set it all up here. There actually was a dishwasher here. So that's kind of nice. You have 2 dishwashers. But this is just something you won't find. You're not going to find this in any other home. That's pretty unique. Now, the living room. Again, with these built-in storage. Easy to remove because it's just screwed into the wall, but just more storage. Now, this room is fantastic to me. I love a good stone fireplace. Something that I found nowadays is that fireplaces are so rare. You don't actually have them in a lot of homes. So to have this fireplace is just incredibly unique. Another thing I love, again, the windows, the natural light and the windows, the wraparound front porch out there with the door for access. I mean, this just screams old ranch to me. It's just fantastic. Okay, laundry room. This is something really cool. I would love to say that all houses here in Idaho have a laundry room, but they don't. They have laundry areas, maybe a small laundry room. This one's a little extreme, which I love. So again, you have access to the backyard, little back kind of patio area, which is nice. Do you hear that? Quiet. It is so quiet. I'll get back to the laundry room in a second, and you can piece this together if you want to. But one of the things I love about Star and Eagle, I guess Middleton too, but Star in particular, here we have this beautiful house on almost an acre with the wraparound porch, everything old country that you could ever imagine, right in the middle of a subdivision where if you have young kids, you could have friends and neighbors. But most importantly, right there, BLM land. That is what we call the Star Foothills. It's BLM land, natural wildlife, deers. You could probably get an elk or 2 coming down, pheasants, ducks. I mean, everything you can imagine right here in your backyard. Tell me where else you're going to find that. You're not going to find all of those things mixed into the perfect combination. It's just not going to happen. So we'll get back to the laundry room. I had to steer off and show you that. But here, angry house. This laundry room, look at how much storage. Again, you've got the sink, all of those cabinets, washer, dryer, upper cabinets. I mean, just so much storage. I can't wait to show you what's in there. That is exciting. But also attached for your downstairs, you have this little half bath. Perfectly hidden away, pocket door. Excellent. Now, for my favorite part of this house, which is something I think we can all agree on. Raise your hand if you love a mudroom. Both my hands are up, by the way. Check out this mudroom. If this is not an extreme mudroom, I don't know what is. And that door takes you right to the garage. And that door takes you right out to the backyard. So you literally have the perfect mudroom to kids come home from school, hang their backpacks up. Dad gets done working in the yard, boots come off here. This right here is laminate. There's no crawl space underneath this, so it's on concrete, so it's fine to get a little wet. But again, this is just the base. You can upscale this mudroom and just add equity to your home. You could also put a refrigerator right there. I mean, this mudroom is everything to me. Let's just go take a look at the garage right quick. I mean, a garage is a garage, but how cool. You come home, you've got your groceries, boom. You come right through here. Right to the kitchen. Now, let's talk about this kitchen, okay? We were connecting to the dining room, and one thing that I wanted to show you that I was unable to show you before someone had pulled up into the driveway is this view. Now I'm gonna zoom in, so bear with me. Tell me you don't wanna have your morning coffee outside staring at those beautiful mountains. You can't tell me, because you do. You want to. So this kitchen is nothing crazy out of the ordinary, super amazing, but it's perfect for this house. They've utilized this space incredibly. You've got your island. Notice the old oak. That is something my dad would fall in love with instantly. He's in his 60s. Oak is his generation. He loves this. But you've got your island perfectly spaced. You've got your pantry, which you can create a pantry and all the space in the laundry room as well. You've got your cabinets. They used to have a trash compactor here, but you can do whatever you want with that space. Double ovens, refrigerator. I mean, this kitchen to me is just perfectly set up. This is really cool. A lot of people prefer gas. I get it. I'm a gas girl too, but this is one of those stoves that doesn't turn on until you put a pan on it, and when you take a pan off, the heat goes away. So definitely upgraded. Now again, this kitchen is so clean for what it is. It's an older kitchen, older oak. It has these laminate countertops. You may look at it and say, this is old, outdated, ugh. I look at it and think, this is equity in my house that I am going to build. So updating even just the countertops to granite or hard surface is just, that's gonna get you so much equity, but you're set up for success. You've already got the double oven space put in. You can upgrade those. You've got your fridge. You've got space over here. I mean, you're set up for success with this kitchen. A simple update is gonna build that equity. Here is your primary or master bedroom with a double door entry. You've got the sliding glass door to the backyard, natural light. Again, yes, the bathroom could use some updating, but it is so clean, so clean. Double sinks, women, man, obviously. This closet, I guarantee you were not expecting it to go over there and over there. Great size closet. Corner jacuzzi tub, looking out. Yes, your neighbors probably won't like seeing you, but again, something that you might not be able to see, but I can, is we can make that snow glass so they can't see in, but you're getting that natural light. And if you want to remove the tub, if you're like, I don't take baths, remove the tub, lock up those windows, and make this a shower. But for now, you have a private pooper. I love that. And you have your shower. Hi guys. So this is the master. Then we come here, another bathroom. What I like about this bathroom, let me describe it first, then I'll tell you. This goes outside to your front porch. So again, if you're sitting on your front porch, you gotta pee, you run in right here to a shower, toilet. What I love about this bathroom is it could be an ensuite to this bedroom. So you've got this decent sized bedroom. It's not huge, it's not small with your walk-in closet. It's decent size, but it's perfect for mother-in-law, a kid, whatnot. And you have literally this perfect little ensuite that can go right here to this bathroom. Okay, we are upstairs. And this is one of the coolest things about this house is just the uniqueness. For some reason, older homes that are built like before the 90s even have tons of storage. Let's start with this. Cool bookshelf, built in. Like you just don't see stuff like this anymore. And this is the type of stuff that I find to be so unique about these older homes. So you've got that built-in bookshelf with the top little shelf right there. Super, super, super cool. Fresh coat of paint changes everything. So this house has a fresh coat. Obviously you can see upstairs, huge window. Let me move back so you can see this. Huge window. I mean, that looks fake. All of that looks incredibly fake. The houses, the clouds, everything. As a matter of fact, I want to get a picture of it because I think it looks so beautiful. But it borderline just looks unreal. But this is Idaho. Like, look at that. Look at that. We're up on a small hill overlooking a subdivision. You've got the mountain range just all around you. And one of the reasons why we're called the Treasure Valley is A, we're a treasure, but B, you've got mountains over there. You've got mountains over there. You've got mountains all around you. So we're literally encapsulated in this valley of just beautiful scenery. I mean, look at that. Insane. So now let's take a look at the rest of the upstairs. Okay, so we're up. This is a cool little nook. A lot of homes nowadays will have a bigger kind of loft area, which is awesome. I love a good loft. This area, this space is plenty big to put a couple of sitting chairs and just look at that gorgeous view. But it's at least wide enough to where you don't feel kind of like captured into this tiny space. So now we'll walk down this hallway. Again, I love a good banister. We've got a nice thick banister. You've got the bathroom. You've got a bedroom to your left, a bedroom to your right. Let's start with the bedroom on the left. Really nice space. Let's go to this corner. I mean, again, what did I say about older homes? Let's look at this. Built-in shelving. I mean, you don't see this in homes anymore. Will we utilize it? I mean, it's so deep too. Look at that. Look at how deep that is. That's at least 3 feet deep. You could put baskets in here. I mean, you don't need a dresser because you have these. And this is just something so different and unique. And one of the things about this home in particular, I can't say all older homes, but this one in particular is how clean and nice all of the pieces are. So it's an older home, but everything is so well maintained. I mean, it's picture perfect. And then again, you have a window, beautiful view. I just don't think there's anything better than those clouds. It's just gorgeous. And no, that is not AI. That is real. That is real what those clouds look like. So here's one of the bedrooms upstairs. We'll go over. We'll hit the bathroom last because the bathroom is pretty cool. But let's go into this bedroom. Same idea, just opposite, right? So let's go into this corner. Again, you have your cupboards, your closet, and just a beautiful view. Now, you can't see it from here, but downstairs I showed it to you. You can see Bogus Basin just covered in snow. It is gorgeous. But this beautiful tree is kind of in the way right now. But I mean, this is a perfect 2-bedroom upstairs. Has everything that you need. Now, this bathroom. Yes, it's older. It is not your modern, updated bathroom, but let's talk about what is cool and unique about this bathroom. So first off, you walk in, first thing you see is the bathtub. It's pretty different in the sense that it is smack dab in the middle of the doorway. Some might like that, some might not. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, you've got your bathtub right there, beautiful shower curtain with the door open. That's all you see. It's gorgeous. Let's turn, let me do this. You have dual sinks. Not a lot of upstairs bathrooms or secondary bathrooms have dual sinks. But not only are they dual sinks, they're separated. So you have sink number 1 for bedroom number 1, plus, again, more storage. Here's your linen cupboards. I mean, in all the new construction homes, you are hard pressed to find more than one linen cupboard. This house has got so many. So then you've got sink number 2 for bedroom number 2. You also have the toilet right there. This is a perfect demonstration of how to best utilize space to optimize your bathroom. And again, like I said, you will find in new construction homes, secondary bathrooms are just simple. They're newer, they're updated, sure, but they have one sink, quick tub, that's about it. So this one's kind of unique. Yeah, it is a liner. You will be hard pressed to find secondary bathrooms without a liner, but look at how clean and nice it looks. And that is something that can be easily updated to add equity to your home. I cannot express enough how buying a stick-built, pre-existing home is better than buying new construction. Now, there's a couple reasons why, but I stand by the fact that new construction is harder to build equity than a pre-existing stick-built because of simple things like that bathroom, the bedrooms, the kitchen. They are easy to update and just add equity to your home.
All right, be honest. Who else was already picturing themselves on that wraparound porch with a cup of coffee and a view like that? This is why people move to Idaho and never look back. And the best part? Homes like this exist here. If you enjoyed this tour, drop your favorite feature in the comments, hit the like button, and share this with someone who'd never leave that porch. Subscribe for more Idaho home tours and everything that makes living here so special. And we'll see you in the next one.